Pamela, I'm not saying, and I don't think any of us are saying that this is an easy solution to solve, but I question whether we as a society are getting the economic importance of gender equality and why this is so crucial. Because if women make up half the population and they're able to work and they're in higher paying jobs, it means more money being contributed to the economy. It means more tax revenue to fund important programs. And ultimately, it means a more prosperous economy, right? And so what am I missing? What are we not getting that we're still debating the merits of this?
You're not missing anything. I think, however, most Canadians are missing it. And I say that because when we started the Prosperity Project, we looked across the country to see if there was anyone doing this kind of work, focusing specifically on women's role in the economy. Nope. So we created the Prosperity Project to do just that. And we have important data, a global consultancy forecast that if we saw gender equality embedded in organizations across the country, we would see $150 billion in GDP growth over 10 years, starting with embedding gender equality at the top.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a significant boost to our economy if we can see more women in leadership roles and more women in the paid labor force.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a capitalistic society and, we have revenue problems in this country. So you would think that they would get it. Do you think the corporate boards and these senior executives truly get it? Or I guess, what are they telling you? Because I sometimes wonder if they feel like the problem is much bigger than what's in their hands.
So I am hearing from those organizations that are doing really well when it comes to their financial performance and to their ability to attract and retain great talent. Those are the organizations that are saying, we're able to compete and we're doing really well. We're, an industry leader. And it's because we do get it. It's because we collect the data and we analyze it to track the progress of women in our organization. And we are deliberate about collecting that data so we can make informed decisions around our business strategy, around how we're going to create and implement our equity, diversity, and inclusion strategy. So they see it as an opportunity to improve their customer service, to improve their financial performance, to be a talent magnet. But those companies are the ones that participated in our annual report card. There are many others out there, Saijal, who don't get it.
Yeah.
And those organizations that we really want to see participate. And by participating in our annual report card next year, we can support them in collecting that data for the very first time.
Yeah. So let's talk about the data, actually. And because you've outlined some steps that employers can take. And part of it is setting and actually disclosing the goals, right? Seems like an obvious one, but one that I personally heard is many leaders are hesitant to do it because they just feel like, well, it's out there, but it's going to be tough to reach.
So if leaders of organizations didn't set goals, we wouldn't have organizations that were successful. Organizations that are high performing set goals and achieve them, and their boards provide important oversight. So this is no different. For a company to set goals with respect to women's representation is crucial to getting the best from the talent pool, both men and women. So it starts with setting those goals. 2, as part of their EDI strategy, those goals are embedded. But it starts also with an EDI strategy that is one that focuses on goals and how we're going to achieve those goals. And that's where the data comes in. One of the key strategies needs to be the collecting of data to follow the progress and to measure and to benchmark.
And when you set something in stone, you're more likely to try to reach them, aren't you? We only have 30 seconds, and we'll continue this after. But deepening the talent pool, you've touched on this. Explain that one.
Sure. So deepening the talent pool, I mentioned earlier that 26% of Canadians identify as racialized. yet only 10% are represented when we're speaking of leadership levels. So deepening the talent pool means being aware of the incredible talent that Canada has and attracting that to your organization and providing the development opportunities in order to attract and retain and promote